Hello everyone and welcome back for another MetaQuest video. Today I'm going to be taking you through an updated list of what I believe to be the best MetaQuest accessories that you need in order to enhance your gameplay experience. So I did a video on this not long ago, maybe about 8 months ago now, I feel. Maybe it was a while ago. Time is going so quickly at the moment. But anyway, in that video I just covered the main accessories that I was using, which included like a carrying case, the active straps. A lot of the accessories that I mentioned in that video were from Meta, and at that point I hadn't had a chance to try a few of the other players out in the market, because as I've been doing these videos I've had more and more brands approach me, which is great. Being able to try all this stuff and not necessarily needing to pay for it is quite good, but it also allows me to make good quality content that lets others know about these products as well. So the first must-have accessory on this list, and I can't believe how excited I get about this one, but it is the AMVR Lens pad. Now literally this thing is just a little tiny cushion that sits over the lenses of your Quest 3 or Quest 3S, just like that. So the pancake lenses in the Quest 3 and even the Fresnel lenses in the 3S, they're a very delicate part of the headset, and damaging those can affect the entire VR experience that you have. So keeping them in a really nice, beautiful condition is paramount. And also, even though I use a carrying case for my MetaQuest 3, having that extra layer of protection just makes me feel a little bit more peace of mind. I've said this so many times on my channel as well. I'm a stickler for keeping all of my gadgets and prized possessions in great condition. So that accessory is definitely on the must-haves list. The next accessory on the list is another one from AMVR. So these are the extension grips. Now, if you're not really one to partake in active games in MetaQuest, this might not be on the necessities list for you. But if you're someone who likes playing Beat Saber or any of those other active games where you have to have a sword or something in hand, these are game changer. This specific product here that I've got is the 3-in-1 extension grips. So you've got your two handles like this, which both controllers go into. There is a method to attaching the controllers to these, which I'm not going to go over in this video, but you basically have these two extensions, the controllers go in, and you also have a third piece, which if you want to, can connect all three of them together. So you've got like a joint apparatus. Instances where you'll join them all together will be things like Kayak VR. I'm not really a kayaker, so I never used it for that, but it's cool knowing that I can if I want to. But where these really made an impact in my VR experience was playing Beat Saber. So I don't know what it is, but holding a handle like this and going and playing Beat Saber made the experience 10 times more immersive. And for anybody else out there that likes playing Beat Saber, you'll know that when you actually strike anything in the game, the controllers do vibrate and give you like a real sense of like hitting something. It's actually really interesting because I found the more immersed in the game I felt, the harder I wanted to go at the game and try to win. So having these and playing Beat Saber has allowed me to up my gameplay and up my difficulty level on certain songs that I like to play in there. So really, really stoked with this. And apparently they can be used in games like Gorilla Tag, and there is a few other ones. Anything that you have to wield a sword and not really have to fiddle around with the controllers all that often, just like swinging motions and activities, game changer. The third accessory is also another one from AMVR. So this is their golf club that they gave me. Now, I'll be honest with you, in a real world sense, golf is not my favorite game, all right? So when it comes to activities or sports or anything like that, if I can't pick something up within, the first couple of tries, I normally get very impatient, and much to my surprise, I actually had a really good time with this. It made me enjoy mini golf. I mean, mini golf's not that hard. You don't have to have that much technique. So I guess that probably contributed to, me enjoying my time with this. But again, just like the extension grips, this too really helped with the immersion of the experience. So when I finally got the controller into it and started playing the game, it felt like I was playing mini golf in my house. It's like one of those unreal experiences. And then I even convinced my mum to have a go of VR for the first time. And holy hell, was that an experience. But it was another one of those fun things where, we casted the game to the television so we could watch each other playing mini golf. And all in all, this is a must-have if you enjoy playing VR with others and you want to have an inclusive, immersive experience. So now we're going to move on to some other accessories from other brands that I've also gotten to try. The next items on the list are these G4 Pro grips for your controllers as well. In my last MetaQuest 3 accessories video, I was talking about how the active straps were game changers. That still is true. However, these are a 10 times more premium product. Kiwi Design sent me these a while ago, and I've done an unboxing, but I've not gotten around to doing a full review. But after a while, I've stopped using the Meta active straps, and these are now my standard go-to pieces. They not only provide the same experience as the active straps, but they feel so much more premium, more secure. And they've just got all of these new little innovations, like these battery compartments. They allow you to keep the active straps on and be able to change the battery right here. They just sort of take the experience of using a MetaQuest 3 to the next level. And for that reason, I really, really do like them. They feel beautiful in my hands. They protect the actual controllers themselves, so they stay clean, they stay in good condition. I think it also does pay to mention that these are in the Made for Meta program. So for those of you who don't know, the Made for Meta program, it's basically a seal of approval that Meta gives to third-party companies to say, yep, we've checked this product, it's in alignment with our standards, and we give it our thumbs up, basically. So really, really like that one from Kiwi. And now for the final accessory on my list, the BOBOVR C3 carrying case. Oh my God, is this an upgrade? Again, like in my first MetaQuest accessory video, a carrying case is a must-have, particularly if you want to keep your device in good condition. With these newer devices, we've got cameras on the front, we've got our sensitive lenses on the back, and this is a piece of hardware that you don't want to get damaged. So investing in a case is your best option. Now, one of the issues I had with the MetaQuest 3 carrying case, it actually is so beautiful. I really, really like the whole gray feel. They upped the quality of it 10 times. Like, there was all these different compartments, the controllers fit in beautifully. However, the one issue I have with the MetaQuest 3 carrying case is it's A, a little bit expensive, and then B, it's not compatible with other accessories from other third-party brands. For example, when I have my G4 Pro grips on my controllers, they don't fit in the controller holders in the MetaQuest 3 carrying case. When I'm using other third-party battery-powered head straps like the E3 Pro, the case doesn't close. They don't really factor in that, you know, their users might be buying accessories from other companies. Therefore, if you buy the MetaQuest 3 carrying case first, which is what I did, and then get the other accessories later, you quickly find out that you've wasted your money. On the other hand though, BOBOVR, they've taken that into account. I would expect that because they create, you know, head straps as well that are too big for the Quest 3 carrying case. Therefore, they bring out a game-changing option like this that has all of the options in it. It's got space for the battery, it's got space for the headset itself, it's got space for the controllers, which the G4 Pro grips fit. It's even got straps to fasten everything in. The case itself is a lot bigger than the Quest 3 carrying case, but you would also expect that because it can fit more in it. They've also incorporated a carrying strap. That's one thing that, you know, the Quest 3 carrying case doesn't have. This thing is totally game changer. And I would encourage anyone actually to consider something like this over the MetaQuest 3 carrying case just to begin with, in case you do want to mix and match those other accessories a little bit later. They also included like this little mesh bag where you can put all, you know, other little trinkets and charger and other accessories inside of this, which sits nicely just on top of the headset, making packing the bag really easy and carrying it around, transporting it. It is my new favorite. And that brings us to the end. So these are just some of the latest additions to my accessory collection. I do have a heap more, but I mentioned most of those in my first accessories video. So what I might do is make a MetaQuest accessories playlist where I continually do video updates like this, featuring new accessories that I get. And yeah, I want to encourage you to subscribe if you want more MetaQuest content in future. And if there's any accessories that you think I should try that I haven't talked about yet, make sure you let me know in the comments, okay? Thank you so much for swinging by, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!